Good hello everyone, my name is Bianca Gross and this is Reclaiming Healthcare. This video we're talking about health insurance, but before I dive way into the health insurance terms and answering different questions about health insurance and the type of insurers, we have to get a basic understanding of their terms. So health insurance, it has its own language, and some of that language is kind of to confuse you as a patient or somebody who has insurance when you're looking at your bill and you're like, what the heck are they talking about? So I'm thinking that I'll probably break this up into a couple different videos just because there's so much to go through, but we'll start with the basics. So today is Insurance 101. So it's essentially those really basic things that you need to know about insurance. First and foremost, starting really basic, what is an insurance plan? This is usually provided by your employer and it's your health insurance options. Sometimes employers have one option, like you can choose from insurance A. Sometimes employers will have other options, like you can choose from insurance A, B, and C, depending on what works best for you and for your family. So once you have your plan established, you picked what you thought was the best thing for you, there's a couple things that you need to know about what you're gonna pay. So first and foremost is the premium. That is what you pay on a monthly basis to keep your insurance plan. So your premium could be really tiny. It could be absolutely nothing. It could be $10. Your premium could be $500. It completely depends on that plan itself. So it's a monthly charge for you to keep your insurance. If you would stop paying it, you stop getting your insurance. Okay, so the next thing. So you've picked your plan, you've paid your premium. Now, what happens when you go to your doctor? So first thing we need to talk about is what in-network versus out-of-network means. It sounds complicated, it really isn't. All it means is that an insurance company and a hospital or provider sat down and signed a contract saying, yes, I will be in network with you. Let's say my hospital is Bianca Hospital and I sign a contract with Canon Insurance and I signed a contract with Lotion Insurance, Canon Insurance, and Light Bulb Insurance. Because I have a contract with all of those insurances, I would be considered in network for all of those insurance. But if I have somebody coming to me that has light switch insurance, because I don't have a contract with them, they would be considered out of network. Contract versus no contract. That's really the big difference between in-network and out-of-network. You figured out your networks. Most insurance plans will give you a detailed list of what would be in-network and out-of-network for you. So if you don't know, please visit your insurance website. A lot of times you can search your zip code and find the in-network providers near you. Also something to consider when you're picking plans too. You don't want to pick a plan where your nearest in-network provider is 30 miles away. You have your plan, you've paid your premium, that's great. You're gonna go to your in-network provider. What are you expecting to pay? First and foremost, there's a deductible. A deductible is how much you as the individual will pay before insurance puts in any money at all. So your insurance will say you have a $2,500 deductible. Every single time you go to the doctor visits or go to the hospital, once you pay $2,500, then your insurance will start kicking in. Deductibles are renewed on a yearly basis. So year one I pay $2,500, year two I pay $2,500, year three I pay $2,500. Okay, so that's a deductible. What's a copayment? So a copayment is a flat fee you pay when you walk into any provider or facility. So it changes based on what type of provider or facility you go to. So if I go to my PCP, for instance, my copayment is $20. It doesn't matter what my PCP does. They could be back there performing brain surgery, they could see me for 5 minutes and then that's it. Doesn't matter, I still have to pay $20. It's that flat fee. Now, if I would go to a cardiologist, my copay goes up. It always goes up when you go to a specialist. So I go to a specialist, now my copayment is $40. If I go to the emergency department, maybe my copayment is $150. It's a flat rate that I have to pay every single time. Or pretending I'm going to my PCP, I have to pay $2,500 before my insurance will kick in at all. And I also have to pay that $20 copayment to go in. So that's a deductible and then a copayment. What is a coinsurance? So coinsurance, think of it as cost sharing. The insurance will pay a certain percentage and then you'll be responsible for another portion or percentage of it. So a very classic split is 80-20. It's probably the most common one that we see. So let's say I go to my PCP and the bill is a total of $100. Now we're also assuming that I've paid into my deductible. So I've paid that $2,500. I've paid my $20 copayment. Now I go to my doctor, total bill is $100 and I have a 80-20 coinsurance. So that means that my insurance will pay $80 and I will be responsible for $20. The split is completely dependent on your plan. I've seen ones that are 60-40, so insurance is paying 60% and patient is paying 40%. I've seen ones that don't have coinsurance at all, or ones that have a 90-10 split. Completely depends on the plan. Out-of-pocket maximum, what is that? So that is how much the insurance company says you have to pay in a year before that they will pay at 100%. Sometimes health insurance companies will include your deductibles, your copayments, your coinsurance. Sometimes they won't when they're considering that. It's a threshold, essentially. So let's say that my out-of-pocket maximum is $5,000. So in a year, I have to pay $5,000. So I paid my deductible, which is $2,500. I paid my copayment, which was $20. And I'm also paying that 80-20 split, which in my example was $20. So as I keep going to the doctor and keep going, and I'm still racking up those copayments and coinsurances, once I hit $5,000, I will no longer have to pay my coinsurance or my copayments. So that's what an out-of-pocket maximum is. Unfortunately, with out-of-pocket maximums, they never count premium. So if your premium is $500 a month, it's going to be $500 a month every single time. Doesn't matter that you've hit your out-of-pocket max. And that will renew every year as well. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. This will kind of be a series. We'll keep going on forward, but you've learned the basics of what you as a patient or somebody who has insurance has to pay. And we'll talk about all the different plans and all that jazz in other videos. So can we maybe get this to like 30 views and maybe 1 or 2 thumbs up? That would be great. And if you want to see the videos that I'm producing every Wednesday and Saturday, please don't forget to subscribe to the video. As always, make it work and I'll see you later.